Nancy with Nancy's Nibbles of Life, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, welcome. My name is Nancy and I'm on the WW plan. I'm on the blue plan and I get 23 points a day, and I love bringing you videos centered around WW content. Sometimes I'll do something fun like a beauty or a travel vlog to kind of keep things interesting. But I love doing the WW videos. Subscribers, thank you so much for joining me again today. I love to have it. We are on the move. I'm hoping to grow the channel to 2,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for clicking and joining me again. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It really helps the channel grow. And don't forget to give me those likes and leave me comments. That helps the video get out there. So again, welcome, welcome, welcome. I have my monthly August favorites for you guys. I love doing these monthly favorites videos. I don't always get into them every month, but you know, when I do, it's always fun, and it really truly is filled with things that I've been enjoying all month long on the WW program, or just in general. My husband enjoys these as well, and he's not on the program. So, are you ready to see what I've been eating and loving in the month of August? All right, let's go. Okay, so of course, August is a month where we enjoy things like ice cream. And so I have been really loving this Enlightened vanilla bean ice cream. This stuff is so good. And I've been having 1/3 of a cup for 2 smart points. So, I mean, you can't beat a 2-point ice cream, and it's just enough. You know, sometimes I'll top it on top of some fruit or just have it alone. But the vanilla bean flavor really comes through, and you can see the vanilla beans throughout the ice cream. Look at that. Can you see those vanilla beans? Ugh, I have been loving this stuff. You know, I tried one of these type of protein ice creams not too long ago, and I really didn't like it. In fact, it kind of messed my stomach up a little bit. But I didn't have that problem with this Enlightened. And it says Enlightened Light. I don't know if that makes a difference. But 300 calories for the entire pint. For those of you that are counting calories, I know a lot of people have moved on to the plan that tracks calories as well. I track bites. So if you're counting calories, 300 for this entire pint. But I'm still using the point factor with WW because it's the easiest for me and it allows me to stay on track. So 2 smart points for 1/3 of a cup. And again, that vanilla bean flavor, it really reminds you of something like a Haagen-Dazs. You know, that vanilla ice cream I'm talking about? But that one doesn't come in at 2 smart points for 1/3 of a cup. This one does, and it's so delicious. So if you see this in your grocery store, you should pick it up and try it on something this Enlightened. It's so good. And you know, the instructions say to leave it out for 5 or 10 minutes before you eat it so that it's scoopable. So I think you'll really love that. So I've been eating on that. Another sweet treat that I have been enjoying this month are these Cinnabon jumbo size snacks. So look at that. I got these out of a box of the package. I think it had maybe 8 per box in them, and they were 2 smart points. They're 2 smart points a bag, and they are centered around lots of other flavors as well. So, but today I picked up the Cinnabon. Not today, but a few weeks ago, I picked up the Cinnabon, and I really, really love. Who doesn't love a Cinnabon in the grocery store? But you know, those things are enormous. They buy the frozen, and you can thaw them and eat them. Or if you're at the mall and you pick those things up, they're enormous and filled with calories and sugar and fat. But you get the same taste effect with these snack size bites for 2 smart points. They're so good. I'm going to open it up for you so you can see what they look like, because of course I'll probably be snacking on this, maybe with a little bit of that Enlightened ice cream. That sounds delicious. But here they are. You know, on the WW app, they have something kind of similar, and I've tasted those before. If you go back and look on my channel for WW snacks, they have like a little Cinnabon or a cinnamon snack bite. And it's similar to this, but this is just a little, it edges that one just a little bit out. And it's for the same points, 2 smart points. So if you see this, it's by Kellogg's. Again, they have other flavors as well. But I picked up the Cinnabon because I just could not resist that. 2 smart points, you know. That's a great snack for bedtime, right before you know, maybe you're watching some YouTube videos and you want to relax a little bit and have a snack. That's a good one. The Cinnabon 2 smart point jumbo snack. So if you see that, pick it up. Okay, another sweet thing that I have been really enjoying. Oh my goodness, I can't tell you how much I love this. Dr. Pepper cream soda, 0 sugar. This sucker is so good. You know, I love it when you find a product that tastes so similar to the real thing, but it doesn't cost you anything in terms of points or calories. And this is it. This Dr. Pepper cream soda. I know some of you have already seen it. They also offer the cherry or just the regular plain Dr. Pepper in 0 sugar. I love it. You know, I have to tell you, why don't you follow me on Instagram? You may have seen this if you don't, but it's Nancy's Nibbles of Life on Instagram. I made a float, a cream soda float, using the 2 of these. It was 2 smart points and delicious. I'll insert a little picture here if I can. But this and this, 2 smart points for an ice cream float. Again, it's summer, and this is the season that you want to try things like that. So this 0 calorie Dr. Pepper, 0 sugar. If you see these in your grocery store, you got to pick them up. I've already tried the cherry, so this is the cream. This is my favorite, and maybe I'll go back and get the plain one next time. Okay, I think that's it for the sweet stuff. Moving on. Okay, if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know that I love tacos. I am a taco head. I love shrimp tacos, chicken tacos, beef tacos, but even more than that, I love a tortilla that doesn't cost me anything in points or really low in points, because you could really make it flavorful and count on something low point but tasty to kind of keep you full all day. Well, these La Banderita keto tortillas, the street size, they are incredible. I really, really love these. I love the texture of these tortillas. They are so hearty. And you know, you could have one of these for 0 smart points. 0 smart points for 1 tortilla. So think about this. On WW Blue, you could put your little shrimp in there or some chicken breast and have a 0 point taco. I can't get over that. I love these things. And you know what? They are maybe $2.50, 60 cents in the grocery store, which is cheaper than what I was paying for another low net carb tortilla that I was using. So I really love these. I stacked up. I put 1 package in the freezer and I have 1 in the fridge so that I could use it for lunchtime, because again, 0 points for 1. Of course, I have maybe 3, and it cost me 2 smart points for 3 of them. But this is such a good deal in terms of points and price and the taste factor. I really love it. So if you see these, pick them up. Again, it's the La Banderita Carb Counter Street Taco, and it's the keto, and you get 16 of these in here. You know, I really love it. Again, you know, I was saying earlier that my husband eats some of these and he can't tell the difference, that it's a low carb tortilla shell, and so he really loves them as well. So, you know, to me that's mind blowing. So pick those up if you see them. Okay, moving on here. I have been drinking these in my water. These, I've been dropping these little flavor drops in my water. I picked these up from ALDI, and the reason they're on my August favorites list is because they're inexpensive. I think these are $2 a piece. So when I pick up the Mio at the grocery store, sometimes those are $4 at Kroger. Well, $2 over at ALDI for the Fit and Active flavor enhancers. 0 smart points. I love drinking water all day because I think it does really help in terms of digestion, also skin, and just helping you feel full when you may be hungry, have some water. It may be that you're dehydrated, so it keeps you hydrated, and we all know the benefits of staying hydrated. But you know, the flavor enhancers really help me get through my water. And you know, $2, you know, I picked up a few of them. You just can't beat that, again, compared to the price of the meal that you might find in the grocery store. Okay, another one of my favorite things that I've been enjoying on the taco train, this queso sauce. You know, last month in my July favorites, I featured the green sauce from El Paso, Old El Paso, but I picked up the queso sauce this month, and I like it. You know, this is great for something like a nacho. You know what you could do? You can make you some nachos with these, put it in the oven, let it get a little crispy on you, top it with a 0-point protein, a 1-point nacho cheese sauce in this queso, and you have some low-point nachos. So this is really good. I've been enjoying it. Again, 1 smart point, 20 calories. You can't beat that. So, you know, that whole line of Old El Paso sauces, I think they're on to something. So, you know, look for these in your grocery store. For 1 smart point for a queso, you can't beat that to top off on your tacos or your nachos, just to give you a little more in your food. Okay, let's keep going. All right, frozen proteins are such an easy way to get your lunch in sometimes. And, you know, they have so many new things to the market. Every time I visit the frozen food section, I'm amazed at how many new things there are, you know. But again, frozen protein is a quick way to get you something in your belly for lunch. And if you look really good, you could find some things that are tasty and low in points. And so, of course, I have seen these on Instagram and other places, so I had to try them. It's the air-fried, perfectly crispy chicken breast fillets. So these are 4 smart points a piece. And I went ahead and picked these up, threw it in my air fryer. A really good size fillet as well. And you know, I have to mention these whenever I can. The keto-friendly buns from ALDI, 1 smart point. If you have you a bun, along with this chicken fillet, you have a 5-point chicken sandwich. Throw you some pickles in there and maybe some light mayo with some hot sauce. And you have something that kind of feels like a fast food sandwich. So I am so glad that I picked these up because, again, it's just something quick and easy for lunch. And it feels fast foodish. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Fast foodish. So you might want to pick these up if you see it. 4 smart points. And you know, chicken breasts are such a blank slate. You could put whatever you want in your sandwich and kind of, you know, make the flavor profile what you want. For example, you could use a little bit of marinara sauce and some mozzarella and have an Italian chicken sandwich. That sounds really good as well. Okay, you know, I have to have sometimes with my chicken sandwiches and my burgers French fries, and I have been loving these Simple Truth crinkle cut French fries. They're so great because the ingredients are so simple. It's just potatoes, canola oil, citric acid to promote color retention, and that's it, you know. So when you could find groceries that are simple, it's just some potatoes and a little bit of oil, that's what you want, right? Good, clean eating, especially in frozen food, because you can't beat that, you know. These are 3 smart points per serving. That's another reason why I like them, you know. They're low in points, 3 smart points, can't beat that. This is a Kroger brand, the Simple Truth. So if you see this in your grocery store, pick them up. I throw them in my air fryer. You see they're all gone. Because I've been really enjoying them. But I throw these in my air fryer and I really like them. 3 smart points for crinkle cut fries, and you get a good amount. So that's really cool. All right. Now, again, I mentioned to you that frozen foods are so convenient for lunch. You know, Trader Joe's has had for years in their like deli section just chicken. But it's a fresh chicken. It's fully cooked, but it's fresh. You have to use it kind of right then and there. And so I've used that for years in my salads and my wraps. But I've not seen before this first bag that I picked up here, the frozen just grilled chicken strips. So I've already used this in a couple of recipes that I brought to my channel, but it's just heat and eat. So the Trader Joe's grilled chicken strips, again, this is the first time that I've seen them in the frozen section of Trader Joe's, but I throw these in the freezer and pull them out when I need them. 0 smart points for this chicken. I scanned it and it's 0 smart points, and you can't beat that. They're flavorful. The sizes vary, so you use how much or how little you'd like. But another option for you, you know, we all love those Tyson blackened chicken strips, but if you want something plain where that flavor profile might not work for you, these are it. And you know, they last in your freezer because they're frozen. So check these out. 0 smart points. Okay, the last item on my August favorites is this Cascadian Farm organic granola. This is the oats and honey granola. This stuff is so good. You know, I love a trail mix or a granola, but those things are high in points because the sugar factor, I've stayed away from them for years. And even though I love them, I've stayed away from them because they are so high in points. And it's one of these things where if you eat, I might not be able to stop myself. So you have to be careful because it's just so tasty. But you know, 15 grams of this granola comes in at 2 smart points. And you get quite a bit for 15 grams. And 2 smart points for a granola, you can't beat that. Of course, you could have it as a cereal, but you just weigh it out, make sure that you're getting the proper amount, and 2 smart points. You know, that's always a tip on WW you hear a lot. Make sure you're weighing things out because the points could be less than you think. One classic example is avocado. I've heard this so many times. People love avocado, but they don't like adding the points because, you know, it's a vegetable, it's a fruit actually. So they just feel like, why is avocado so high in points? But when people started adding it to their scale and weighing it out, they realized you could have a good amount of avocado for a low point factor. And that's kind of the same thing with this granola. Just use your scales and weigh it out. So I've been adding this to my yogurts. I've been adding it to something like that Enlightened ice cream for a crunch factor, and it's already very sweet. So this is my favorite granola for now. I'm going to stick with this, and I got this from Amazon Fresh, so really good stuff. So guys, that's my August favorites, and I hope that you enjoyed them. What are some of yours? Let us know in the comments. I would love to know if you've discovered something low in points or low in calories that we could all be enjoying. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to give me a like. It really helps the video get out there. And guess what? I'll see you on the next one. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.